Guys and dolls. Don't know what's happening with the. There you go. I think that's a bit better, is it? It's because the sun's behind me. Been raining, cold, sun's coming out, so quite nice. Hope you're all good. I'm good, no problems, all good in the hood, as they say. Wasn't expecting that with the Sinn Féin video yesterday. Because I done another video after I done that one, the one about the council, and it's because my head was all to do with the council and everything was going on. I actually forgot about the other one. It wasn't until last night. I've looked at it and went, and then I had to read all the comments and reply to any that need to reply to. But no, all good, you know. So quite a lot of views, like, you know. Was surprised that like you know, like I've said, you know, there is things you can put down like clickbait, you know what I mean. And like I said, I have worked it all out, you know, like you know, certain topics will get people into it, like, but it's like I keep telling you, I'm not about that, you know. If I was about that, I would be doing them kind of videos all the time and having dramatic headlines up so people would be intrigued and I would be saying please follow and all that carry on. But like I say, I'm nice and calm, nice and slow, there's no rush. I'm quite happy with you guys, and it's not about going viral, it's not about being famous, it's not about making money, it's just about my mental health and working out what's good for me and what I can do for other people, because I think I've worked out in my head like helping other people is helping me. I don't know what's going on here. That's it. Sorry about that. Yeah, helping other people is definitely helping me, you know. And I think that works with everybody, to be honest with you, you know. I think that works across the board with a lot of people, and I do encourage other people to get involved in this kind of thing. But no, like quite a lot of good feedback about the Sinn Féin thing, you know. There was one comment where the guys went, "Oh, he's a loyalist from Belfast. Of course he's going to say it." But I think he's missing the point. And I sent him a reply explaining to him, you know, that, you know, I'm not thinking for the British Union here. I'm talking about getting rid of the British Union and starting up our own union. It's got nothing to do with Britain. It's got nothing to do with the European Union. It's just for us, the people of Scotland, Northern Ireland and Ireland. So we can take away the borders, we can take away all the religion. And there's Maddie. Come on. So yeah, she's smiling. She's smiling, baby. Come here, say hello. Say hello. She's got her waterproof on today because she's a big softie. She's a wee softie. Doesn't like the rain. Chill up. Slow down. Yeah, you know, it's not about, I'm not trying to do anything sly or through the back door. I'm open and honest, you know what I mean? I just think the government in this country has failed us. The British government is failing us, you know. And I know that if there's another independence vote in this bloody country, then they're going to get it. And then I also know they're going to join the EU, because that's what the SNP are all about. Chill up! It's not like her to disappear. Come on! Here she comes. Where were you? Where do you think you're going? She must have seen something. Maybe a deer or something. She's really, really hyper. But yeah. Yeah, this is just me, my personal opinion. This is just what I want. It's just like in my head what I would love to see. You know, the British government is failing us time after time. And then we look at yesterday with Zelensky coming. How frustrating does that make you feel? He's sitting on a press conference constantly, like, you know, coked. He's 100%, he's a cokehead. You know what I mean? He's taking cocaine and then going on press conferences. You know what I mean? His generals are drinking all our money and buying £1 million houses and everything with all the money we're sending over. They've not. It's almost like compensation that they're getting. Oh, we want you to keep fighting, but we're losing a lot of men. Here's a few million for yourselves. Stick in your pocket. Just don't be making a big deal about it, you know. That's That's what it feels like. So it does. That's what it feels like. The whole thing, just to seeing the two of them together, Starmer and that Zelenski, you know what I mean? He's here begging for money, you know. It's like, just leave it alone. Fucking call a ceasefire. Be done with it. You know, you're being used by NATO. You're being used by Biden left wing and Labour's left wing and the Tory left wing. The guy in that country, and there's this. It's really serious because there's so many young men. And when I always say to you, I look at a wee bit deeper. I think about the wives and the girlfriends and the children and the mothers and the fathers who are losing these young men, and they're never coming back. These men are gone, you know. And then you work it out how many men are actually dying, and these are guys like us, you know, European men, you know. This isn't anybody else but guys like me that are getting sent to their death, you know. And the Russians are brutal. They're absolutely brutal. And our government are constantly going, oh, the Ukrainians are doing well, and we're going, you know what I mean? Come on. You know what I mean? Putin's just doing enough. You know, he knows what he's doing. He's playing about, you know. It's a shame. It's a shame. There's probably a lot more to it, and I know as well, you know. But there's so many things that you can take from it, guys. There's so many things that don't sit right, you know, and it is heartbreaking, you know, like, once again, over a bit of land, you know. And we know that Russia did say to them, don't be coming up to you, don't use Ukraine. You know, leave Ukraine out of it. We need a wee bit of a border. We don't want NATO coming up and doing all these exercises. And they agreed to it. And then the Americans and the British went back on their word, you know. They got rid of the Russian-speaking president and were throwing Russian-speaking people from roofs in Donbass. Like 10 years ago. I don't know the dates, you know, but a wee while ago, before all this, they were doing horrible things, the Russian-speaking people. Like, they're neo-Nazis. They're far right, these people. The Ukrainians, like the Alzers or the Alzors or whatever they're called, they're documented as known to be far right. They're Nazi supporting. And, you know, that's who we're supporting. That's who we're backing. You know what I mean? And I know everywhere's got that sort of blend, especially and Russia as well, you know. But the Russians aren't bad, you know. They're not that bad. They're not as bad as our government are trying to make out. Julep, move, come on away from there. Yeah. So it is frustrating, really frustrating. All our money, we're seeing like they're cutting back on bonfires because they don't have enough money, but they're sending billions to Ukraine. We're taking the heating off our old people, but they're going to keep on taking money from our most vulnerable to fund this war. And nobody's even been asked. None of us have been asked, or a referendum or anything. We've got no choice. No longer are the people involved. We're just pawns now. The government think they have, once now they're in power, it doesn't matter what the people want. It doesn't matter what the people say. We are going to do whatever we want with your taxpayers' money. And I think the only way that we can fix it is by coming out mass and protesting, by blocking off the roads, you know, stopping traffic getting into London, things like that. It's the only way they'll listen, you know. What else are we meant to do? You know what I mean? Go to our politicians. Our local politicians don't care, you know. They'll just do whatever the Labour Party want, you know what I mean? And then it's just all lies, the rhetoric, everything is lies, you know. I'm watching it all the time. I'm watching a news program on, like I don't anymore. Tune up on BBC and Sky a while ago, and then Tulip, come here. She's seeing the cars up in that main road. She's a nightmare for cars. Come on, this way. Tulip, come on, this way. Absolute nightmare. That's bad. What do you think you're going to do? Like, Tulip, what do you think you're going to do? Yeah? But, yeah, I'm really, really frustrating. Everybody I speak to do not understand why we're involved in this war, you know. And, like I say, it's heartbreaking, you know what I mean? It really is heartbreaking. And then just seeing that Zelensky come over, like, he was just a comedian on TV. He was a comedian on TV. Some of the stuff he does, it wasn't even funny. It was just like absolutely ridiculous, you know. And come on, girl, this way. And they've decided to put him in power. You know, the puppet. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say because I'm scared to say the wrong thing and getting another thingy. You know what I mean? I don't want to cause any problems for myself. But I know you are all thinking exactly what I'm thinking. Why? Why are we involved? Why are we sending millions of our money? Billions. You know, Americans have billions and billions are pumping in this country. Have you seen how many? Do you know that the Ukraine has got almost as many Ukraine nuclear power stations than the whole of Europe? You know, if you do a Google search and just Google to say how many power stations are in Ukraine and go to maps, it'll show you. It'll be all dotted. Then do Europe. You know, we've got 2 in the United Kingdom, right at the top, one on either side of the coast. But that's not right. Something not right. How come there's so many power stations in Ukraine? You know, how come the Bidens were so invested in Ukraine? You know, what happened to Biden's laptop and all that? There was a lot of stuff that was, you know, you got to raise your eyebrow about, and like everybody's just like nobody. I don't have a voice. I've just got you guys to talk to, but there's people out there that can really make a difference, and they're just silent about it, you know. I don't know. It's so frustrating. I don't want to go on and on about it. But everything else is good. Off to Liverpool tomorrow, guys. Any Scousers? Don't know exact details and dates. I'm not too even sure exact where it all is and all that. Find all that out tomorrow. But if he's, let me think. If you're on X, I'll probably put something up on X and TikTok. Or maybe just, what I'll do a video later and I'll say it is, whereabouts it is and what's happening. Yeah, it's, Liverpool protest, you know, so I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to be speaking or not, you know, to be honest with you. I have been invited to speak, and but I'm going to wait and do a wee bit more looking into it, because I just don't want to get behind things that I shouldn't be getting behind. And I don't know any of the guys or not, nothing against them, but I've got to be careful, you know. I've got a very strong political view, and my views are very clear, you know. And I don't want that getting mixed up with any extremist views, you know. And I'm not saying that's the case. I'm definitely not saying that's the case. But you just don't know. It's because there's so many things popping up right now from different people. And yeah, it just gives me a chance to hone my skills a wee bit better, you know. We've got other things going on locally. We've got an immigrant hotel and a migrant hotel, and there's a lot of bad stuff happening. A young girl they're sitting in pubs like with somebody else's drink in front of them, and then they're watching for drunk girls, and then they're like spotters, you know. So something's happened to a girl in my local area, and the police said there's no evidence, you know. So got to look into that. We're going to go through create awareness. I've done a TikTok to get other people involved, because obviously I can't do it on my own. We're just going to go down and have a speak with the locals, you know. Well, there's actually a local girl that does deliveries in my local chippy, and she was like, oh, what? She told me what happened, and I'm like, my God, you know. But like I said, obviously I need to check it out, you know what I mean. I trust her 100%, but you know, I have to check it out. I can't just go on the word of one person, you know. I need to go through and have a look and stuff like that. So I'll be doing videos and stuff like that, and I'll be with another few patriots. Yeah, we've got so much on the go. There's so much going on right now. We've even invested in night vision. Well, not me, my friends have invested in night vision, because it's the parks at night time, you know. So that's just what it's like. We've got to start being really active now to protect people in these areas, because the police are telling nobody anything, nothing, pure silence. But you know that, you know that with all the big crimes, you know. Look at that, them 3 beautiful kids in Southport, you know. Look at the photograph they put out of the guy. You know, they put I've seen the photograph of the guy, and he looks nothing like the photograph that they put out. I think he was about 8 year old when they in that photograph. And why would they do that? Why would they put a photograph of an 8 year old boy out? In a school uniform. Everything's wrong right now with our media and our government, and they're hiding everything from us. They're opening up secret courts so their names aren't on, because we check the court rules and everything, and we're on top of all that. Trust me, we have people checking court rules every day, taking notes what names are up, who's up for trial, stuff like that, and it's quite alarming. If you knew the amount of names that we're finding, yeah, it's quite scary. So, like, what we do is we get the names and then Google them and then research them and find out who exactly they are. Then we find out what they're up for and stuff like that, and whether we need to go further on or not. What I just found, probably don't work. Like, I've got a wee microphone on them. Should I try them? I wonder what this will cut off. Oh, how will we go? They're wet. I'll probably dry them. You know what I mean? Like finders keepers, innit? Do you know in Scotland that if you find something, you can get done for stealing it? In Scotland, yeah, you got to be very careful in Scotland. Like, totally different laws, as I found out in my trial. But yeah, I'm not going to be a long one. I'm going to do one later on, guys. It's just because it's a wee bit miserable today. But no, I'm all good. Everything's really, really good. Going away to Liverpool, or up early in the morning, and then off to Liverpool. Should be in Liverpool for about 11, 12 in the afternoon. Hopefully meet some old friends and foster family. It's like family of foster family sort of thing from back when I was 16. Margaret, I told you about, that fostered me when I was in Rathgale, when everybody was getting to go out at Christmas and I was only one left, and she asked could she take me, and they went aye, and then when I went out from a Christmas dinner and that, and I got to know the family and everything, then she was like, can we keep him? And Rathgale were like, yep, you can have him, but yeah, I'll go into that one more detail, I will do a video about that, and that plus it's going to come out in my biography that I'll do. Not if anybody's interested, you know what I mean, but I will do it. I'm going to do it from a wee lucky, anybody else is interested, then it'll be there for you to have a look at. I'm going to try and put some money up for it, so it goes into a trust fund for Lucky. Like I say, I want to try and make sure she has a better life than me. It's not going to be hard, to be honest with you, but I want to do my best for her, and this is the only way I can think of doing it, because a lot of people say I'm unemployable because of my record and stuff like that, and because of my temper and stuff, so it's a tricky one. Tulip, where are you? Come here, girl. You're going on the lead. Tulip, come here. Tulip, come here. Tulip, lip. Come here. She's smiling. You smiling? Yeah, you smiling? So yeah, really frustrated with Zelensky, guys, coming over to our country and begging for more money. I've got a funny feeling there's going to be a war. I think Biden's going to create a war here so they can stay in power. I'm really concerned about the future, and I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I just think that, I just worry. I really do worry. I think we're very vulnerable because we rely on the internet. People don't know how to live anymore, how to survive. If you can't Google it, what have you got? This is what worries me. If our internet goes down and our electricity goes out with a big attack, people aren't going to survive. People aren't going to be able to cope. You know what I mean? Never mind. Honestly, it's so easy for Russia, Iran, South Korea, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Iran. I said Iran. And anybody else that wants to pop, because we've made that many enemies, and China as well, obviously, and they're training with Russia right now. There's nothing good. Look, there's nothing looking good right now, guys, and I implore you, please buy some extra tin food. Buy some extra tin food. No harm in getting a wee solar panel thing to keep things going, like radios and batteries for torches and stuff. Get some gas, and I know you might think, oh, he's not right, he's definitely lost it. Listen, it does no harm, does it, to have a couple of bottles of gas sitting out in the shade somewhere, got a wee camping stove and stuff like that ready, you know what I mean? Batteries and torches and radios, because a lot of people don't even have a radio that works in the battery anymore. So yeah, it's just, why not? It does no harm. you know, and you'd be doing it for your family because, you know, you'll probably be the only one in your family doing it. And tin food, you know, you can buy tin potatoes for like 14, 15p in some places if you get them in bulk, you know. So, yeah, that's what my advice to you guys as a friend, you know. I don't have the money to do that. We do try and keep, you know, extra tins and stuff like that. But it's no easy. It's no easy, you know. But if you can afford it, guys, I would do that just to be on the safe side, you know. I'm quite sure most of you are already doing it. I'm probably trying to tell my granny how to suck eggs. But listen, that's what it is. Thanks again, guys, for getting the end of my video. I will stick a wee video up later. But the main thing is everything's good. I'm in a really good place. I'm really, really happy. And, you know, still not smoking. You know what I mean? And I had a good sleep last night. And it was really, really strange, you know what I mean? I woke up this morning, like, quite fresh and, you know, all good. I'm waiting for something to pop out and, you know, ruin it all, but let's just be positive and, you know, just keep going the way I'm going. Keep thinking about my daughter. You know, that's what keeps me going, you know. My partner, her belly's getting really big and firm, really, and the baby's head's down and positioning and everything. It's like really nervous, and every time she does something, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Because like it's really, it goes firm and then it's almost like Braxton Hicks a wee bit. But yeah, we're at that stage where we're ready. We're ready to go at a moment's notice. We've got the bags packed and ready to go. Everything's ready. We're ready. I'm ready. Everybody's ready, you know. And yeah, just wish us luck, guys. And you know, as soon as anything happens, you will know straight away. Trust me in that, because you know me, I'll be out with the video. I'll be out recording it, so well, I'll be recording me lucky. Coming into the world, so I am. You know, so what can I say? It's amazing, absolutely amazing. But love you all, guys. Thank you all for so much for the love and the likes and the messages and comments, and you know, a couple have reached out on through my email because I put my email address up on description on the council video yesterday. So it was nice to get a couple of emails and that from people really concerned and wanting to help me out. Like I say, I won't take any money. I won't take anything like that. I would never do that. I'm not interested in none of that. Yeah, I just, you know, I don't have anything, but I don't need anything. This is the thing, you know. I'm in a place in my life where what I need is friendship and love and warmth and comfort, you know, and happiness. That's it. If I've got them, I'm happy, you know. Listen, guys, I'm going to go definitely this time. I know I do stories all the time, and I need to give this camera clean as well because it doesn't look great. But I'll get a microphone tomorrow and we'll be back tomorrow, back to normal. One of my friends is bringing me a cordless microphone to the protest. So, yeah, and a wee stand and everything. So, aye. Unite the North, they're looking after me like that way. Really nice guys. So, listen, guys, thank you very much. Take care of yourselves and God bless every one of you.